Hey y'all, happy hump day. How's everybody doing today? Hey Shocker King, how you doing? Hey Love Blake, how you doing? I hope that you guys are going to have a wonderful hump day. We are midweek. The week is almost over, honey. Hey Diana from Brooklyn, how you doing? How you doing, child? Hey Monroe, how you doing? Hey Color James, how you doing? Well, child, y'all please hit the like button. And how you doing to the people in the clouds? All right. I just want to pop on and talk about some things that I saw going around in this YouTube neighborhood, around these YouTube streets. Okay, child. It's not a lot going on, but I found something that I wanted to talk about. Y'all know how it go, right? Give my commentary on whatever, right? So anyway, child, we might get started. I wanted to come live yesterday, but child, life be life, and y'all know how that is, right? So anyway, the first thing I want to talk about was a couple of videos that I saw. You know how it go. That I want. Hey, Buddha Bell. So anyway, so this morning I wake up and I'm getting my coffee. Of course, y'all know my morning routine, right? And so, child, I turn on YouTube cameras, and she over there having an out of body experience, right? She over there talking about cause y'all know, of course, the ZX and the what y'all call them, glitter boots, and the VS over there. Then she done broke it out, like we didn't see that coming, like we all knew that was coming, like duh, we all know the playbook by now, right? So anyway, she's over there talking about where's the outrage for ZX calling VS some kind of monkey or something like that. I was like, Lord, is this girl still pressed on this conversation about a dango money, calling somebody a monkey? Where's the outrage? Where's the outrage? Hey, Dina, how you doing? I'm thinking, girl, are you okay? Cause we done moved that content right along. Hey, Keisha Bishop. Hey, Madam Scorpio. Child, we done moved it right along. Okay, it wasn't nothing but content, and you still over there out of body about it. And who is surprised about anything that come out of ZX mouth? Like, are we really surprised? And who cares? Like at the end of the day, who cares what ZX said? About whoever he said it. Where's the outrage? I mean, I'm thinking it's with you. You know what I mean? And so she's over there, like, so she's supposed to be talking about, the VS and she's talking about it, but she got kind of, sidetracked because, she want to know where the outrage was to him calling a black American woman a monkey. I'm like, girl, hit dogs hollering much? I'm like, it ain't that deep. I'm girl, just move it right along. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then but see, here's the thing. The reason why I want to bring this up real quick is because she was like, something about you silly bees over there that had these, liars up on your platform spewing these lies or whatever. Now I'm assuming she's talking about Max Boogie, maybe. Now Max now I assumed uh that she was talking about me for one, and I don't know who else had somebody else from that sector on that panel, but I had Max Boogie over here. She wanted to hit the link, and I let her hit the link. So I'm thinking, girl, are you okay? You know what I mean? But for future reference, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. Okay? But we don't move past that conversation, and there is no outrage for anything that ZX brings out of his mouth. Cause really, who cares? We didn't care then. We don't care now. We ain't never gonna care what come out of ZX mouth. Okay. Don't nobody care about who whatever somebody said up on a panel for content, cause we done moved it right along. Okay, you the only one still out of body. But for future reference, like I said, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. But girl, you. I hope you go back and listen to your videos, cause I'm like, dang, she really still mad about that. Why? They was coming for me. Oh, did you think I was gonna lose subscribers? But no, it's content. Probably we number one, we wasn't worried about it. And number two, it was just content. It ain't that deep, right? And so we all talk about each other. Hey, well, see, and I said it the other day, and I'm gonna say it again today, girl. We talk about each other. Welcome to the B sector. Anyway, so that's what I had to say about that. Y'all, please hit the like button if you don't mind. And so, getting back to ZX and VS, right? So yesterday, I know where I seen your comment in the comment section over there. I said, well, let me go on the fire up this live button real fast, okay? So I was I only got to listen to a little bit of VS's video from yesterday. When I came in, she was already talking about her daughter, right? And she was talking about apologies need to be made, right? So I'm assuming she is thinking in her mind, hey, Miss Me, that her daughter needs to apologize to her. You know what I mean? But I disagree, right? So I heard just a little bit of that I heard. And then by the time I got ready to roll it back to hear what she had to say about her and ZX no longer doing the podcast, the video was put on behind the paywall, right? And so I'm assuming she put it behind the paywall because in my opinion she was over there fake crying for sympathy. And so she brought up the conversation about her daughter, and her texting the boy on the phone. From what I understand, I didn't hear that part, but I heard a lot of this from Kwani, and a lot of this comes from I believe I kind of agree with some of the stuff that Kwani was saying, some of it, right? So anyway, I'm thinking, girl, are you putting on this fake cry and you bringing up this conversation about your daughter? Because everybody know you Snake ZX, because don't nobody care. You know, now you went on and got rid of ZX because number one, you was trying to get back at Fire Babe because you thought Fire Babe gave a darn, and she let you know that she didn't. QB was over there making you look bad. And that coupled with the fact that I think that somewhere in your head that you really thought that that podcast was going to be a success. Hey, Demetri, how you doing, girl? Demetri, I heard what she said about you, child. Oh, I heard a little bit of the audio too, but I'm thinking, so this ain't nothing Demetri ain't been saying. So, okay, all right. And so anyway, so, I've lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? Yeah, so she was putting on that whole sympathy thing, right? But VS girl, ain't nobody never gonna feel sorry for you. Ain't nobody gonna never feel sympathetic for you. You have done too much. You are a demon. Um, no matter what you've been through or what you get on here acting like you're going through, and then too, you say you can't have it both ways. So you on there talking about, you got tears in your eyes, right? And so somebody's comment in the comment section, going against what it is I know you did, Demetri. And going at you, and like she was like, don't get him down, don't get him down, don't let him down, and you're not paying to nothing that they say. You can't make me feel bad and all of this and all that. So you're over there saying all that, but you still got tears in your eyes, which makes me think that this was nothing but a play for sympathy, because everybody saw you snake the other snake over there, right? And he knew that eventually you was gonna chop his head off. You was gonna bite his head off, okay? And because he was, I just don't eat. But see, ZX is one. Hey, Chopper, how you doing? ZX is one of them kind of men. I'm thinking that he's the kind of always used and abused women, and so he's brought that mentality online. That's why nobody cares. But I think that somewhere in your mind that you thought this podcast was going to be a success, because I heard you say a little while before that, why wouldn't somebody want to watch the two most hated people in the sector, do a podcast together, but no, that wasn't gonna work. A lot of people don't like you. They weren't gonna support it. More women don't like him, in my opinion. The only women that like him are the fools over there supporting him, okay? And the fools that just think he just something that he not, right? So those are the people that are only going to support that food, but I really do think in your mind you thought that podcast was gonna be a success, right? But then hey, y'all please hit the like button, okay? Y'all know I like them 100 likes, right? And share the video. And so you thought it was gonna be a success. Of course, it didn't work. Then you got embarrassed because you thought Phi Baby was gonna be touched. Phi Baby was not touched. Um, you started feeling the way that she wasn't touched. So we knew it was coming anyway. It never was meant to last, no way, right? And so, because you weren't genuine about it, I don't even think that he thought you was genuine about it. But I bet he was like, "Hey, I ride it out, for as long as it will." You know what I mean? Whatever, right? And desperate times call for that, right? Chopper, she ain't got nothing else. Hey, sunshine, but you over there acting like you ain't touched by nothing that nobody say, right? Here's my thing. It seemed like you succumb to pressure, right? Because people, I don't think you necessarily give a. But let me say, you say that you don't give a dang what people say about you, but I don't believe about some things. Okay, no, you don't, right? But when it comes to the stuff about your content, you do take a good listen to that. You know what I mean? And you thought that was going to be a good idea, but it wasn't. Okay. Um. And hey, everybody came in. Did I say Chopper and Miss Me? Hey, Jinxie. Thank you, Demetra. And Rich Boy says respectfully that podcast is never going to work. I don't know why they thought. I don't know why they thought it would either. Right. So anyway, I also heard that he was over there naming off people that cause y'all know I can't do GX over there. I've never done him since first came over here, and I refuse to do him now. Right? I mean, he been seeking my attention forever. It'll never, ever, 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 ever happen. Okay? He is an absolute deplorable human being. The way he tries to denigrate and humiliate women, is a bit much. I mean, it's like a bud board. You know what I mean? Like he truly, truly, truly exudes hatred for women, right? And so, no, I don't think that'll never happen, right? So anyway, uh, like I said, in the back of my mind, I thought you think it was gonna work, but no, honey, it was never gonna work. But anyway, y'all please hit the like button. And as far as you fake crying, getting that cry for sympathy, I don't really even believe the tears. The reason why I don't believe the tears is because, like I said, I just felt like all of that was theatrical, because of the snake ish that we all know your playbook by now, right? Yeah, that's all I hear is bull crap when both of them talking, Miss Me. Okay, hey, number one caller. We knew everybody knew the podcast wouldn't work. Hey, we know. And so anyway, oh, but in her mind, that was one of her great ideas, right? So, child, child, child. And so, like, oh, acting 101. Y'all can y'all, oh, are we at 100 likes yet, y'all? Please hit the like button, please. But anyway, concerning your daughter, like I said, I looked at a little bit of quantity video, and I heard you talking about, um, I heard, hey, everybody, and I heard you talking about, how you went out, I guess, looking for, and I guess you knocked on somebody's door, which you was or something, and you put your foot in the door, I guess, trying to get in there and get her or something, and you passed out, because it was summertime. Now I didn't know. Now, see, you probably passed out because your brain was overloaded because you realized that you was losing control. That's probably why you passed out. You didn't pass out from the heat. You passed out of about the situation. She's not interested. I don't know when she'll get it, miss me, right? You passed out about the situation, right? And so Quanti said, like I said, I was listening to Quanti. Hey, dear self, how you doing? Dear self, she even brought you up in the drama, right? You and viewers of viewer, just a whole bunch of old people. She just old hateful demon, right? Well, we almost there, y'all. We got 45 likes. Can y'all help y'all girl get to 100? So anyway, like I said, I was listening to Kwani, and I agree with some of it. I agree with a lot of it, honestly. She does that because people believed it when ZT then mocked her really, really made up. Oh, you think that's made up, Chopper? You think this conversation made up? I don't think it's made up. I think she's telling the truth about that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Hate to be sick the podcast. But anyway, so uh one thing that Kwani said that really got me, I don't know if y'all remember or not. If you've been around here for a little while, y'all remember I used to always talk about generational curses, right? And so Kwani was over there speaking about generational curses, right? And I remember the time when VS came on here and she brought her own mother on here to humiliate her, right? And I'm thinking, well, what do you think your daughter was gonna do to you? Sad to say, I'm up in arms at this point. Child, I knew she had an entanglement. Well, you a mess, Chopper. What do you think your daughter was gonna do to you, right? So things manifest differently. You hold them. It seemed like you held them so tight, and you was not very nice to them because as mean as you was online, I bet you were meaner to them. Now, see, your son, he can't get away, right? And you won't even let him get away. You done brought him this far. He is a grown man. He got a job. You say he got a car. You know what I mean? So, which means he's pretty much self sufficient. But why won't you put him into some kind of daily independent living program so that he can learn to live on his own? Why you won't let him go? And then I heard you say one time, yeah, her family don't look the same. You got that right, sunshine. I remember she done talked about my family before. She used to call us the clumps and still will every now and then, right? You know, call us the clumps. Well, I guess we fed off a little bit because I ain't running none of mine off. Ain't nobody never ran away in this family. Okay, trying to get away from us, girl. All right, child, make it make sense. Anyway, hey Diva, I'm serious about that. It wasn't her. Oh wow, I heard that Chopper. Yeah, I done heard, stuff a lot of people heard, right? So anyway, Kwani also, now this is what I don't agree with Kwani on, right? Kwani said, "What did she do to you that makes you scared to have her sleep in your house?" Now, see, my question would be, is what did VS do to her that VS would be fearing retribution at this point in time, right? What did you do? What did you do to your daughter to where you would fear retribution to the point to where, hey, Sugar Shack, to the point to where you don't feel comfortable with her coming back to your home? You see what I'm saying? That's the question. Cause you're the mama. Now I do agree with Kwani when she says she ain't never gotta be scared of nothing that she brought into this world. Like, why would you be? Right? But you would be afraid if you had treated that child badly. Okay? So if you remember the trauma of your childhood, why in the world would you turn around and traumatize your own children? See, now I understand. Oh, and before I get to that part, being scared of me, either way I see, they have them kind of places in Richmond. Yeah, the independent living. Yeah, they got them here too. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. They teach you how to live independently on your own, and you receive a trade while you're there. Right. Her son already has a job. You know, he already drives his own car. He's somewhat self sufficient. So I'm just not understanding why she won't. send him to an independent living program. He could go to, that type of program daily. Do you see what I'm saying? And he could still live at home while he's learn how to live on his own. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it seems like he's at that point. Now, y'all know my niece is autistic, and when she gets to that point, she will be in a daily independent living program because she got a right to live her life. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's just how I see it. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, but that's a question that I had. Hey, Serious Babies, how you doing? Sad to say, the only thing she care about is this. Well, I don't even. You know what? That's how she got left. Okay. And so anyway, so Kwani said that Kwani feels like the daughter is being manipulative because Kwani, like I said, I didn't hear the whole video. When went back to listen to it, it was already behind the paywall, you know. And so, hey Lisa Green. And so, oh, what was I going to say? And so, shoot, y'all made me lose my train of thought. Let me start reading these dang on. Oh Lord, gee, fearing your own child is crazy, right? Oh, I know what she said apologies need to be made, right? And Kwani said, no, I heard VS say apologies need to be made. So I'm assuming she's talking about her daughter needs to apologize for her, right? Now I've heard VS mention time and time again, especially when she's let me get to that part. Apologies need to be made from you, VS. You need to be apologizing to your daughter for how you treated her. Because if you didn't treat her badly, she wouldn't have run away. She wouldn't have jumped out the window or whatever it is, however it happened, right? And Kwani said it's been going on for a year and a half, and I'm like, what? That's what Kwani said. VS said, and I'm like, that long? She talked about it like it's fresh in her mind, right? And then you over there talking about you was feeling bad and you couldn't eat and all this and all that, and then you asked the uh 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 you know uh mm, we know that uh things like this don't happen for no reason. That's all I'm saying. Children don't flee home for no reason, especially when they're old. And then I heard you say, well, she left with a full belly and a $500 wig on her head, right? You keep bringing up, all of this materialistic stuff that you used to do for your children. You talk about how well you took care of them, but you never talk about love, right? Because like I said before, love is free. It don't cost nothing to treat somebody, like they supposed to be treated. And if you was treated so badly as a child, why in the world would you do the same thing to your children? Okay? They don't if you felt like you was treated wrong as a child, seemed to me like you would treat your kids better. But as abusive as you are online, I can't imagine what it would be like to live, with somebody like you. You know. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Quani said that you said that she texted the son and said something about since y'all don't want to talk to me, this gonna be the last time I text. And Quani said she felt like the girl was being manipulative. Maybe. But she's probably worried about her brother. That's what it sounds like. And why is VS monitoring his phone calls anyway? You know. So what is that about? You know. So I mean I can't feel sorry for her. I can't feel sorry for you, not because of all the demonic shit that you done on YouTube. Hey Tisa, how you doing? I can't feel sorry for you because, like I said, as abusive as you are online, you know, ain't no telling what them kids had to go through. Okay, that's how I feel about that. You know, and as far as you being afraid of your own child, I think it's because you fear retribution. Okay? Because like I said, love is free. Ain't no telling what you took out on them kids. How you be trying to take out stuff and humiliate people online. But see, everything that goes around comes around. It seems to me like your daughter is your karma. Okay? That's what it seemed like to me. That's just my opinion. So, yeah, you held the girl so tight, she didn't have no choice but to break free, but to have a life. She wanted to have a life. She wanted to do like the other teenagers did. So she had to leave. Hey, so sister, well, please be part of the replay gang, soul sister. Anyway, another thing that I noticed, yeah, but that whole apology thing is for you to apologize to her because she's the child. Let me reiterate that. If apologies need to be made, they need to be made coming from your mouth. Okay? Oh, did she do that for real, Bayless? I heard you write that the other day. Wow. Wow. So anyway, I don't feel sorry for no bad mother. And then you know what? I also agree with Kwani. Kwani was over there talking about, how badly you talk about the mothers over here. Like the things you say about things you said about Reed, right? And her situation, with her sons or whatever. Now I did not hear you say this, and y'all gonna have to tell me if it's true. But she said something. You said something like, you would taunt them until the boy or all of them, off themselves. Like, why would you say something like that? That's crazy. And then you talk about her bad mothering skills. You know what I mean? So you obsessed with what she see. You want to talk about Reed because you want to feel better about yourself. It don't work that way. And then I know why you don't like K Fit. Okay, now I thought you was just messing with K Fit just because you wanted to get back at King Roman News, right? I think you don't like K Fit because you see the loving relationship between K Fit and her son. I seen a video K Fit put up, a little short. I think it was yesterday, of her and her son at some kind of game, baseball game or something, or football or some kind of game. And he was just looking at her so lovingly, and they were interacting with each other so well. And you could tell that that's a home filled with love. She truly loves her son, and her son truly loves her, right? And I think that's why you don't like K Fit. Because when you look at K Fit's relationship between her, her child, in contrast to however you raised your son, right? Because it sounded like you was really, really strict on it, right? And we know you were strict with the daughter because she left. So it make you feel some kind of way. I bet he is scared of a chopper. I can imagine. You know, she probably rode that boy so hard to get him to where he is now. You know what I mean? And I'm glad he can, he's so high functional, right? But she still won't let him go. You have to ask yourself why. Why you won't let him go? You know, I agree with that, Diana, right? But that's why you don't like K Fit, because you see how lovingly she's raising her child. Because she's got an autistic son just like you. So you want to get on here and talk? Didn't you say you was gonna do a series about the bad mothers on here because you was a good mother? No, honey, that is a deflection. That is you lying to yourself, telling yourself that you was a good mother, when in all actuality you were not, clearly. So you can't have it both ways. So do you mean you was a good mother because you provided for your kids materialistically? Because see, that's what you were supposed to do. You're supposed to provide for them materialistically. Okay? That ain't nothing special. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay? Because it seemed to me that you took care of your kids more out of duty as opposed to love. That's what it seemed like to me. I don't even think you know how to love your own children. You know? And you know why? You don't know how to love your children because you probably didn't feel loved as a child, because you've talked about your trauma, which I do believe, you know. And you also said on your community wall one day that you dissociate. That's why you don't care what nobody say because you dissociate. Okay? Now, when you dissociate, you got two or more personalities in your head. So when you come online, you are VS or either King Dingaling, right? Which Kwani talked about over there as well. But you are VS or King Dingaling, right? But Susie, you protect Susie, don't you? Mm-hmm. But see, the thing is, VS, your trauma will always have control over you. That's why you try to have so much control over everything and everybody around you. The reason why you can't maintain relationships, because you are even with your own kids, it's too much control. Okay? But you allowed yourself to become, but you allowed Susie to become a monster. The very monsters that you hated and mistreated you as a child, that's what you allowed Susie to become, right? But in order to protect Susie, you had to have some alter egos. But see, here's the thing: you're an adult now, and the only thing I feel sorry about when it comes to your story is I feel sorry for Susie. I feel sorry for Susie because Susie didn't feel protected to the point to where she had to dissociate to survive. Now, clearly, to know something, to understand dissociation, you had to have some kind of therapy at some point in time. But my thing is, sometimes people can become so broken that even therapy won't help. So you get out here, and one of your personalities allows you to come out here and try to humiliate people because Susie still feels humiliated. So that's your way of making Susie feel better, right, King Dingaling or VS, right? That's what that means. That's what you're doing. But see, at the end of the day, you're not doing nothing but hurting yourself. You still hurting yourself. You still a victim. You still a victim. But you still grown. So at some point in time, you have to take accountability to what it is that you're doing as an adult. Whatever happened to you as a child, whatever that trauma it was, whatever Susie went through as a child, that is not Susie's fault. But the VS and the King Dingaling, the stuff that you do now, that's your fault. You got to be accountable for that because you allowed yourself to become the monster that you was afraid of. Now you done manifested that monster to a demon because not only did you turn into a monster, you let that monster steal your soul because your soul is black. That's why you a demon. That's why you can't love your kids yourself. You can't have interpersonal relationships. You got to snake everybody. You don't trust nobody. You don't trust nobody because really at the end of the day, you don't trust yourself. Okay? Hold on, Chopper. Because you don't trust yourself. And that's unfortunate. You know. So, and then I don't even understand to the point to where they say that ZX taunted you and talked very badly about the specifics. Yeah, precious moment. About the specifics of your childhood trauma. How in the world could you be civil to somebody? Why in the world, let me say this, why in the world would you be civil to this man and he taunted you via your childhood trauma? So you dissociated from what he said. That's what they said. Well, see, but I don't look at it as disgusting self. So you dissociated yourself from what he did to you to try to prove a point to who? It was bad what he said about yeah. Oh wow, is that right? Beefing blind AI. Sirius Bailey said, Miss O, it was bad. Oh wow. So he talked about you that bad, and you still try to act like you was cool with him, right? So that means you still reliving the trauma. So when he did that, what it did was allow you to relive the trauma. I know, Tisa. That's also a part of dissociation. Because it's a when it come to people like that, well, see, sometimes the reason, even the reason why, let me say this, even the reason why she keep bringing it up, because she didn't have to come out here and tell nobody in the B sector about her trauma. Do you see what I'm saying? In my mind, when she first came out here, it was explaining her trauma to people because it ain't like nobody would have found out if she didn't tell them. There was a cover. I treat y'all bad and I try to humiliate y'all and destroy your lives because I was done this way. You know what I mean? That was her way of making the excuse without making the excuse. Do you see what I'm saying? She letting y'all know why she act this way because she underwent this type of trauma, right? Now she didn't say that, but that's what she was saying without saying, if that makes sense, right? That's right. That's right, Demetri. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So when you allow somebody like ZX to re-traumatize you, that is simply you reliving the trauma, rehashing the trauma. You know why you do that? Because you're still broken. Because you did not have to allow this trauma to triumph over you. You did not have to turn into a monster. You did not have to allow your soul to turn black and you become a demon. You did not have to do that. You know, it's just like you did not have to allow that man to. Why you didn't put no paperwork out on him? You put paperwork out on people for less. So you didn't put no paperwork out on him for discussing the specifics of your trauma. Like, why would you not do? I don't understand. Because they said he got just absolutely disgusting with it. You know. No, J Mac, I don't think because she wants you to, but no, nobody don't. No, nobody don't. Mm-mm. But she wants you to. She says she don't, but yeah, she wants you to. Mm-hmm. She will never be a victim. Nobody is ever gonna. I mean, I guess her little flunkies or something feel sorry for her. Kwani even said Nika of all people, was over there in her chat trying to console her. I'm thinking, what? Really? Hey, Linda G. Really? Interesting, right? Very, very interesting. So, chopper a mess. But yeah, but I really want to have this conversation, you know, because it's very, very interesting. You act like you don't care, but one of y'all care, okay? King Dingling might not care, VS might not care, but Susie care. Because you're very thin skinned, whether you realize it or not. You don't know how to simply come out here and act like folks. You even started releasing the recordings yesterday, the phone calls, right? That was extra. Then you talked about Demetra for what? You know why you talked about Demetra? Because Demetra be dragging your ass. That's why you talked about Demetra. But you don't care, right? Okay. All right, girl. All right. But one day, let me tell you something. One day, all of this stuff gonna build up, VS, and you really gonna crash out. You think you done crashed out before? Oh no. You just wait. You really gonna crash out. And we probably won't never know nothing about it, but you reap what you sow. The Cypress real actually have good. Thank you, Wellesley. If you really want to call it out, she been denounced over. Yeah, she been denounced over in this sector, but they let her come back. But like I said, they wanted her back, so okay, she content. Okay, she went back in. Okay, they welcomed her back with open arms. Okay, well, all right, she content. But yeah, they had her denounced for a good little quick minute. Then she started weaseling herself back over here, you know. And I found it amazing how quickly her old cronies, a couple of her old cronies started embracing her. You see what I'm saying? But they should have did what Demetri did and said thanks, but no thanks. Okay? Oh, I'm glad you said that, Demetri. Because Kwani also said that Dovey and her crew, they are over there passing around pics of K Fit's little boy, certain types of pics. And I was like, do you realize how sick that is? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like every time you think nobody can't go no lower in a sector, they go lower, right? Now, we sure VS don't mind those types of pics. Cause remember what she did with Five Babes, little girl's picture. Okay? She wants validation and want to be accepted. Don't nobody want that bad juju. So you gotta be a fool to want that bad juju. I agree. The only people want her audience is for oh I guess the only thing people want her for is her audience, her clout. I'm getting it wrong. That all she can. That's all she can do for you, right? I wouldn't even want that clout or her audience. Okay, honestly, VA should have never come back on SM. What's SM? She uses SM to avoid her real life issues. Her SM ban was the her social media ban, right, was the best thing that happened to her minute. Yeah, if this has been going on, you have to ask yourself this too, Wesley, because I thought about that. You're right. Now, if this has been going on for a year and a half between her and her daughter, is this what prompted her to come back to YouTube? What went on with her? Because she's been back about a year and a half, something a little over a year or something like that, right? So is this what triggered her to come back? Got to think about that, right? It's sick to even think of a child. That's right, Tisa. It's sick to even think of a child in that way. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Yeah. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. I know that's right, J Mac. I have to agree with that. Yep. Oh wow. See, he said it first. I pray and hope that K Fit sues her and takes her off of her. Absolutely. I hope she got some kind of proof. I sure do. Hmm. What did she do to Five Babe's daughter? Well, she posted a pic of Five Babe's daughter with the eggplant emoji in the daughter's mouth. That's what she did. Hmm. Hmm. You know, and so yeah, and so yeah. Hey, Dreamy Janie, no parent would even uh, demonize or even stick a child in grown-ups' business. Absolutely, just sickening. You're right about that. I agree. I agree. You know, that's not your saying about suing Olivia. That's Wildcard saying. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the chat and I'm not getting everything. I'm trying to follow along as best I can. Sorry about that. I apologize to you and Wildcard. Whoever said it, I agree with it. Okay. And so anyway, I just really want to talk about that because I'm like, uh, I mean, we know the girl Cat Piss crazy, but do you really understand the level of Cat Piss crazy that's really going on inside this chick's head? You know, I mean, I just, Lord have mercy. And then you're gonna come off here and try to humiliate other parents, but for what? Because you one of them bad parents, you know. And then you messing with K Fit because she's not a bad parent. And then when it comes to the parenting, we know it's levels to this stuff, but we know clearly something happened in your home, you know, because there are two sides of the story, and we never gonna know the side of your daughter's. We ain't never gonna know her side. And remember how you used to ride, and then they said you rode hard. Now I wasn't over with the Larry Nelson stuff, right? But I heard about it, and I was like, wow, okay. It would even bring me back to that. So, like I said, you reap what you sow. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. J-Max said the only question I would ask, what are we doing here as grown ups and CCs, because that can't be the content you want out here. Absolutely not, regardless of beefing. Yeah, she don't beef. She really don't beef. That ain't what she do. There are other ways to beef without kids. Yeah, she don't beef. She don't. That's not what she do without kids being involved. You're absolutely right about that. But that ain't what she do. That ain't what she do, J-Mac, at all. Nope. And YouTube is not therapy either, VS. Right? So when you say your daughter called you, and I believe somewhere you did feel a way about it, why you running YouTube and not your therapist if you still got one? If you ain't got one, you still need to have one. But see, some people are so broken, even therapy doesn't work. So, yeah, you know. So that's crazy. Hey, Black Nation, BNOA. Oh, she was talking on me and my kids. Really, Miss O, doing that trauma lab. Oh, she said something about your kids yesterday, Demetra. Oh, wow. She don't have no room to talk about nobody kids, nobody's parenting skills or nothing. Miss O was VS a troll all along. I absolutely, she a troll now. If she wasn't a troll all along, she's clearly a troll now. Nothing but a troll. Mm-mm. She doesn't seem like a content creator. I mean, if you drop a video and you get over here, this ain't real content creator, but this is what we do. You know what I mean? And then another thing, the reason why she talk about money all the time, because it is simply a cover. Don't feed into that. Then uses ZX to attack Demetra. That isn't respected. Absolutely not. She don't want to rumble with the D. Well, she don't like Demetra because Demetra been going at her. Demetra been telling her, oh, you asking me, Demetra? Oh no, I didn't hear her talk about your kids, Demetra. I did not hear her talk about your kids. I just heard I heard Quantity saying that she was talking about the pics, and I heard that phone call when she was talking about you, and she said something. Then he said something about the pics, and then she was like, well, she knows she's a recovering actor, something like that. She said that's all I heard, but I didn't hear nothing about your kids. BS don't like K-Fit because K-Fit got it all together. She has a village surrounding her and her son. I can agree with that, absolutely. J Mac, it ain't work. I ain't fighting ZX and he ain't fighting me. Right. I'm no send off. You got that right, Demetri. Mm-hmm. Hey the hood table, how you doing? Yeah, Demetri, I didn't hear her say nothing about your child, your children at all. I'm not gonna lie. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But this is my opinion. That's how I feel about it. Like you really gotta realize what's going on and who you dealing with. In my opinion, she can't never like nobody for real because she can't never like herself for real. Okay, you know. Absolutely, Demetra. That's right, Beef and Blind. Demetra VS is trying to comfort you because you stood up to her. Demetra told her thanks, but no thanks. Even before then, what do Demetra be calling her? Oh, something head VS or something like that. Demetra be calling her. But bye, child. She don't have no content, real content, right? Everything she does is piggyback off this sector. Absolutely. Just like she inserted herself into Ronnie Q and you. Well, yeah, see here's the thing. She did look foolish, right? Then turned around and turned on Ronnie Q. Yeah, we talked about that the other day before yesterday. You know. But see, here's the thing. She didn't agitate no fight between me and Ronnie Q. That didn't have nothing to do with her. And if she thought she kept it going, no matter how many times me and Ronnie Q went at it last week, in my mind, it didn't have nothing to do with her. Not from my side. Now I don't know about Ronnie Q's side, but I was back at Ronnie Q because she was coming back at me. It didn't have nothing that VS put on her wall or no commentary VS did because she can't move me. Yeah, long hair VS, that's what you call it, Demetria. She can't move me to do nothing. She can't manipulate me into a darn thing because I know her like a book. Now, I don't know how Ronnie Q took all that commentary she did in reference to Ronnie Q being a winner and all the stuff she put on the community wall. You know what I mean? But that didn't work for me. Okay, I was going back at Ronnie Q because Ronnie Q was going at me. Now that's on my end. Like I said, I can't speak for Ronnie Q. But whatever she said or whatever she wrote didn't have nothing to do with me beefing with Ronnie Q. Okay, it was just time. That's all. That's all. I know this is a pattern of using one person to. Yeah, she won't, and she still want that morning show spot back, and she still want Ronnie Q and YouTube cameras to go at it. You know, it ain't even that serious. I don't like Stank Nest and Mushmouth Reed way more. You a mess, Demetri. I heard that. Anything she touches. I heard that, Bayless. Mm-mm. Trey May said Demetri, the new folk don't know the history. Yeah, they don't know the history. I agree with that. That would be a good live to take it back and walk them from 2017 to 2024 and educate the misinformed about the demon. See, here's the thing about these days, you got a new circle when it comes to these B sector people. A lot of them don't care no way. Okay? A lot of them don't care no way. And they don't even need a history lesson. They can see how she moving since they been on here. She snake everybody. She can't be cool with nobody. Okay? Mm-hmm. Linda said she just jealous of Demetra and some of these new up and coming CCs because they see that Moose demon devil for who she really is. Right. Right. Uh-huh. Who she really is not. But who she ain't no but a dang on demon. Yeah. 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 Get ye under my feet, devil. I know that's right. Tisa, that's all she does. It's a control thing, and nobody's willing to let her control them or use them. That's right. This is not 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017. This ain't that no more over here, okay? Everyone has moved on. Uh-huh. The bitch said, I went here in 2017 and don't know all that. Keishana says she always got some S going just to walk away with egg on. Right. And my thing is, you did all this talking to Ronnie Q, about Ronnie Q when you decided to go at Ronnie Q, right? And so you did this little move on ZX and stuff, play some audio, all this and all that, right? Why you didn't ever come back at China White? Why you didn't respond to what China White said to you? Because she dragged you. Why you didn't respond to that? You came out the YouTube cameras. You came out the Ronnie Q. You done snaked ZS. You know what I mean? You thought you was doing something, coming at me sideways, but you already know I don't give a damn. You know it in your heart and your soul, don't you, girl? Hmm. Anyway, hey y'all that's coming in, could y'all please hit the like button? Y'all, did I ever make it to 100 likes? Miss O, why does VS quote verses from the Bible so much when she's the biggest demon? Because the devil know the Bible front and back better than we do. The devil can quote the Bible better than we do. I seen a video from her, I guess last week. She said she sleep with the Bible up under her pillow. You know why she sleep with the Bible up under her pillow? Because she think it's gonna ward off all them demons that be fighting her butt at night, and it's not. Okay. Mm-hmm. Demetra been a solo act since she hit the set. She sure has and continue to outshine. Because she's not behind the scenes. Oh, I know that's right, child, and battle everyone. Not group 10. No team ups. That's more respected. That's right. That's how to do it. That's how I do it. That's how you gotta do it. Y'all, could somebody please give me 5 more likes? Hey, Thundercat. Hey, Cosmic Girl. What was the audio she played? It was a little clip of an audio. I don't know if she got longer audio or not. But it was just about her and ZX talking about people. That's about it. Nothing special. Nothing special. Nothing too outlandish to the point to where it's some drama or some real tea. It was nothing to me. ZX won't even play the whole recordings. He either in the play or holding it to show how she feels about everyone she's sucking up to. It's strategic on both ends. Yeah, I can believe that. I even heard, who was that said that ZX said that she coming after ODS. Oh, did I see that on ODS wall? But anyway, he put his finger up like here I am. I mean, like what? Though we already talked about the other day. King Roman News brought that up. Hmm. And he already said, he even said how she gonna come after, who she gonna use to come after ODS. But I guess she worried about ODS because ODS get numbers. You see what I'm saying? That's why she want Ronnie Q and YouTube cameras to fight. She want to be the only one around here, uh, uh, that's getting some kind of number. She don't want to be unchallenged at that morning show like she didn't used to be challenged for the morning spot. But those days are gone. She's gonna have to come on here and hit the live button in the morning if that's what she want to do. Okay, so yeah, she's not gonna do it now. LOL. She gonna save face. Is that right, baby? She gonna save face now. The stuff the US was known for doing back in the day can't be done today due to new cyber laws. Oh, I'm glad you said that because the other day we was talking about um they was talking about she had somebody, I think it's Ronnie Q, said that she had somebody working for her in a county courthouse or something like that. And I was like, girl, if you know that's going on and you know what county it is, please call and tell them. If you don't want to call and tell them, tell me. I call and tell them. So you got somebody working for the county, for the government, but they doxing people on your behalf for you too. Sure. There'll be a hot little investigation around there. Okay. Because they will find out who it is. Uh-huh. You know, I can't believe they recorded each other. I can't because they're both snakes. Why even talk to each other if you don't even trust the person? That's how some people move. Mm-hmm. That's how some people move. Yep. That's how some people move. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, yep. I guess that's all I got, y'all. Unless y'all want to talk about something. Now I heard some stuff was going on yet again. I heard about the ongoing saga. I don't know what happens on Lemon's channel last night between, I guess, uh, Krista and it was Krista and somebody. Something was going on, but I didn't even go back to listen to that. And I heard, hey, just read my book. And I heard, oh, what is that child's name? I heard ODS talking about a live that that Ness did yesterday, and ODS was saying she straight up called Lemon, you know, gag or whatever. Child, I said, what? We already know that. And then I think he said something about as soon as she took one look at him, she could tell or something like that. Well, shoot, I seen him when he was on, when Intrinsic was doing that video when we was in I mean, I felt that way before I even seen him, you know, when he showed that picture of himself. And then when he was sitting at that counter eating that pizza, I was like, well, oh, yeah, yep, that's what that is about. Absolutely. Bushmeat cameras. I don't even know what that's about. I think this was a feeble attempt to get mess started amongst black sector folks. You mean when about what, Thundercat? About concerning ZX and VS? I don't know. I don't know, child. I don't know. And the part, you know what? Thinking about ZX real fast, so I go. Part of the reason I think he's so hard on women, I think he felt like he always, these men like that, they know what type of women to prey on. They know what type of women will be willing victims for them. You know what I mean? I ain't obsessed with Lemon Child, Mr. GM, whoever you is. It's content. Everybody content over here. Every last one of us. Now, if somebody obsessed with Lemon, you're gonna have to ask the people over there arguing about him. Cause from what I understand, it's a great many. It's a couple of them. I ain't gonna say great many. It's been a couple of them, but I ain't one of them, child. I formed my opinion a long time ago. All right, so you kind of late coming to me like that, child. You're late. I already formed my opinion a long time ago, and it's up and it's stuck in my mind. Okay, I don't care what kind of beard he decided to put on. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But as far as ZX go, he is discussing. And part of the problem that I think he got now for women is the fact that he probably can't get it up no more. It probably don't even work no more with his old ass. Okay. And so he's just mean and freaking surly. Okay. That's what they said. Obsessed, child. Obsessed. Like, 112 likes. Thank y'all. Now, Bush meat cameras. I'm gonna have to delete this comment because I don't like this type of comment in my chat. It's too much. Okay. There was another comment I wanted to delete too. I think I let it go too far. Oof. But yeah, that's the shoe. But anyway, that's what I heard ODS saying that that Ness was saying about him yesterday, and I'm like, child, ain't nobody surprised. Like you talking to the choir by this point in time. You preaching to the choir, child. I never cared for ZX once he called CPS on Jazzy. I've not cared for the nerve, right? I remember that whole scenario right there, Tisa. Uh huh. ZX and VS are the same. Yeah, I agree. They both snakes. They both. So when you ask the question, why was they recording each other? Cause they both snakes. But we know birds of a feather flock together. Okay, and they was fucking tough for a quick minute. But each one of them knew it wasn't gonna last long, and it was for a reason anyway. You know. But like I said earlier, I really think in my mind somewhere she thought it was gonna work. So we two of the most hated people in the sector and blah blah this, and for that reason she really thought she was on to something when it came to that podcast. But of course she wasn't, because who's really gonna support something like that for real? Maybe their supporters, but who else? You know. That's just the way I felt about that. I was shit. We knew that was doomed from the start. Because it was for a reason anyway. It was just child. Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah. She said yesterday that they wouldn't be doing the podcast anymore. Oh, did he really? ZX looked mad like she beat him at his own game. Child. Yeah, I heard he was over there trying to nigga explain it away and trying to save face. Mm-hmm. That podcast. Yeah, the podcast is finito. Like he didn't know it was gonna happen. He knew to happen. Did he think he was special? See, some of these people that fool around with that demon, they really think they doing something special. I don't know why. You surprised it lasted that long? I heard that. I don't know why they think they're doing something special because they're really not. They gonna get snaked just like everybody else. She did come in contact with her. Okay, child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. But anyway, y'all, uh, I guess that's it. That's all I heard from around these streets. Like I said, it ain't nothing much going on, but that whole VS ZX debacle yesterday, I was like, ooh, child, okay, whatever, you know, child. Tisa said, that goes for all these people calling CPS on people they don't know. Right. They will never understand the trauma it causes kids to be removed from the home and people they know and being in a place unfamiliar, and then if you calling CPS to somebody's home from online and you being petty, shame on you. Shame on you. He feels dumb. He was calling her the queen of the BS of the beef section. Was he really? I bet he do feel dumb. That's why he's trying to save face. You know. Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. At least you have to go ask her that. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't even hear nothing about that. It's a lot of stuff I don't hear about. You know what I mean? But I try to get the highlights of things so I can come on and do my commentary about it. But I didn't hear about that at all, so I don't know. I think she knew the podcast wasn't going to work. I think she treated the podcast like she treated that man from the hospital. She just used the podcast to get information. Yeah, yeah, all of that. But I think in the back of her mind, she figured, maybe it can work because we are the most hated people in the sector. And like she said, she figured people would love to see that, see them go back and forth. That's why they named it for better or for worse or whatever. But she did, she used it was for a reason. It was to get back at Fire Babe. Didn't work. Fire Babe don't care. Fire Babe came out and exposed the truth. QB kept making them look bad over there, and whatever information she got out of ZX, it wasn't nothing that really he wasn't gonna give her nothing really salacious, not for real, because he just like she is. So all of that, get information out of ZX, child, whatever. When she got her information from ZX, she threw him away. But did she really get any good information from him though? Really? Seemed like it's surface level stuff to me. And if that's all he got, all that we heard, then that means he ain't got nothing either. Hey, Colette Lucas. Colette Lucas, are you Reed? Because I heard you was Reed. Did they say Colette Lucas was Reed or Catherine Powell or one of y'all? I'm just asking, girl. It don't matter, but I'm just asking. Okay. But if you read all that stuff VS got going on over her life, Reed, concerning her children, girl, why did you ever leave the beef sector? Are you okay? Sure. Keisha said it ain't working. She got enough information to manipulate drama amongst the black sector. Is that right, some Thundercat? Okay. Right. Tisa said it was old T. Child. Like her old tactics and her old ways, she don't understand it. It don't work no more. So that's why nobody's really paying attention to it like that for real. She really out here making herself look bad. And really that's the content when it comes to her. Because she making herself look so bad. That's the content. The T is she making herself look bad. Because this ain't 2017, 2018, 2019 or whatever. This ain't that no more. Okay? Times have moved on. And she's still using the same playbook. And that playbook is now outdated. And she just simply does not understand that. So, yeah. But like I said, they invited her back in, so now she content. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Child. She content, right? But they did, like that somebody said earlier, she was persona non grata for a long time over here. Like I said, but they decided to usher her back in because they feel for that her being nice to folk. You know, they feel for that crap. Knowing good and well, anytime she being nice to you, she gonna turn on you. Oh, and she just love her some Pizarro now, huh? Soon as she get what she want from Pizarro or get something actually on Pizarro, girl, she gonna chop your head off. Cause she came in the door not liking you, chicken head. Now I don't know what the she be over there, hey VS and all that girl, she gonna chop your head off soon as she get a chance. You just wait and see. All of them that she being nice to, Nico, Bree, Pizarro, and whoever else. Child, child. Men think if they say they not, they can get money. Yeah, that's true too, soul sister. Yeah, he be trying that too. He think he's slicker than a slicker over there sounding slow and stupid and drunk. Talking about lemon. So yeah, I agree. I knew it wasn't going to work when they announced it. He was too thirsty. VS is a bully. He is too, you know. But she doesn't like weakness. Once you show her, you know, that well, you know, she a bully and she wants you to be weak so she can bully over you because she thin skinned and weaker damn self. Okay? Because when you a bully, I mean you just weak. You just want to bully over people that's weaker than you to make you feel better about yourself. You see how that works? Mm, child. A grandiose narcissist. I can believe. Yeah, I can go for that. Yeah. She can't share a platform with anybody, especially if they can outshine her. You got that right, child. She don't fool with nobody that can outshine her. We know that from watching her for all these years, child. So, oh man, I need to see it. Oh, Jay Wilson pulled that same trick. What same trick? So the pity party trick, child. Mm-mm. Well, anyway, y'all, thanks for getting me to my 100 likes. If you came in late, please be part of the replay game. You know, like, share, and subscribe the video. Please check out my product tag bag. I hope y'all liked this content because, like, I mean, at this point in time, you can't do nothing but give your commentary. You know, this is the truth. This is what I feel is really what's going on in the chick's head. That's your whole case study to somebody like me. You see, and not only just me, a lot of people got a playbook down over here. But if you want to be contented, okay, because she don't care, remember? Okay, but you one of y'all inside your head care. Because if it didn't, you wouldn't be those so thin skinned. That's why you move the way that you move. You know, and do y'all all of y'all in y'all head, do y'all communicate with each other? Is one dominant over the other one? I would like to know that. Can you come out here and do a video about that, Damon? You know, let us know who we talking to from time to time. Do you know when you switching back and forth? And how many times have you split anyway? I would like to know that. Hmm. Child. But anyway, y'all, like I said, I'm gonna get off here. I love you guys in the way that Christ loves you. Y'all have a wonderful hump day. I'm going to see if anything else is going on around here. But I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Oh, and please be part of the replay game. Okay? Bye bye. Peace.